Greetings and salutations. Welcome to another episode of 365 Days of Gaming. I really appreciate you taking out time to check out this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Greatly appreciate it, so thank you in advance. Now we're talking about a beat 'em up, and for me, this is one of the most legendary beat 'em ups in my opinion for multiple personal reasons, not because of any stats or anything like that of sorts. This is just all purely me, my feelings. But this is an arcade classic nonetheless. X-Men, the arcade game. And yeah, I said it all dramatic, like it, super serious, but it's not. It's X-Men arcade game, a game I really enjoy. And I bought, whenever they put it on the consoles, I thought that was really cool, but now it's kind of hard to access, so not really easy. But either way, let me tell you a story about this game. Now, I am a very young child, might be like 4, maybe 5 years old. I remember as being a small child and also being small for my age, that I could barely see over the thing, and it was kind of uncomfortable trying to play on the arcade machine. And as I walked up, all the other kids were already playing, so there was one spot remaining. And you know what spot that was? And this was the 6-player edition, the legendary edition, right? It was Dazzler. So, as a young child, I was playing as Dazzler. Now, back then, people, you playing with the girl, but I've always loved this character because of that memory and because of this game. So I'm a big Dazzler fan. If for no other reason this is the first character I played on this game, Now back then, you had to get in where you fit in. Now I'm the youngest, so obviously I don't get first dibs on anything. But on top of that, when you go to the arcade, you out there and Lord of the Flies, the arcade makes the rules, not you. So you got to get in where you fit in, because in my ecosystem, I might be third on the totem pole, but out there in these streets, I'm a little kid. So Dazzler was usually open, which was another thing I realized very early into my arcade gaming experience. So this was my character, right? And I really enjoyed Dazzler, and I hope they put her into other things, and maybe we see some stuff in the new X-Men. Hey. But everybody knows about this cabinet, right? This is one of the most legendary arcade machines in my world because of the 6 players. Like, that was bananas. And seeing the 6 joysticks and button combos and the 6 different coin, things. And here's the other thing too. Make sure if you see the 6-player version, you put your coins in the one you want to play, because they're not shared coins, okay? They go directly to whoever you put it in on. And that's very important to remember. Because I remember seeing, a young Darius put some coins into a Nightcrawler slot and then being like, why I can't play with Dazzler? Because the Dazzler coin thing was messed up, which was also a danger of playing in arcades back in the days. The thing could not be fully functional, and you just got to deal with what you got to deal with. But this game is a standard beat 'em up. It is nothing revolutionary about it. Now at the time, all of the different visuals that it had, this is like before the cartoon. So this was like the closest thing we had to an X-Men cartoon. I think this was like maybe the test run for the cartoon, because a lot of the stuff looks the same, kind of sounds similar, not quite, but you get the gist of it, right? But this is peak arcade to me. A peak arcade beat 'em up. You get the 20-second countdown. You press the button real fast, so it goes from 20, 8. Oh my goodness, so many great memories. One of my favorite versions of Colossus, because he does the and he kind of turns human for a second, but also has got the steel skin on him. Like, I don't know. I always thought that they made everybody seem really cool, to the point where Wolverine kind of seemed like the wackest character on here, which is a very hard feat to do, because just inherently Wolverine is a character that we kind of just got drawn to, for better or for worse. So this game was like, there are no bad characters, man. Everybody gets their shine on. The villains are all cool, like they're all people that we knew and loved. So you got like Pyro, you got the Blob. You even get a very rare appearance from Wendigo. Also, it has the legendary line, "Welcome to Die." All of these things that we came to became part of our early versions of my pop culture and my childhood. A lot of it started from this era of arcade gaming. So this is something that, for lack of a better way to explain it, this game means a lot to me. So I wanted to give it a shout out, because it represents a very, very pure time in my childhood, and I didn't get too many of those. So I really like this game. Now, the biggest question is, who is your favorite X-Men in this game? Now, I've told you my reasons for Dazzler, but I understand that, she didn't get a lot of run in a lot of circles. But I want to know who you go to with it, Who, if you got to get one credit, one quarter, one token, one run, and you see all 6 slots, and they're all functional, which one do you go up to when you put the quarter in? That's what I want to know. I appreciate you taking out time to reminisce with me. Y'all have fun. Y'all be safe. Peace.